of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning a championship.
Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby, and it's small forward. Now Trent, after Jimmy Butler missed from long range. Over to the wing. Deep Adebayo. No good on that one. And Toronto will go the other way with it. For 3, Van Vliet. Rebound by Butler.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And here's Toronto. Releases. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
It can be a little disheartening when you do everything right and come away with nothing.
And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Raptors.
And when you look at Pascal Siakam, he has only gotten better.
Yes, GA, having his best seasons the last 3 years, averaging over 20 points, and he's a rebounding machine.
Siakam inside the three-point line. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. For Miami, they've gone 0-4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Here's Toronto now. Van Vliet way outside. And the Raptors miss again. Here's Lowry. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Continues to develop as a playmaker. It's nice to see Tyler Hero create for others.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Anunoby, good.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Lowry against Van Vliet. The shot by Butler, nobody around. Nailed from three-point land.
I love what Jimmy Butler brings to your offense. The ability to score without dominating the ball.
Trent can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Offline with his 3. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Heat. 3-point lead. And it's Butler missing.
Defensively, it's hard to account for everything. They gambled off him, and it worked.
Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. From the arc. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up to three-pointers. Not much to show for it. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Trent with it. Butler covering. Takes it out to Siakam. Here's the 3. Toronto gets it back with a new 14. Passes to Trent. There's the 3. Siakam's shot is off.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And, of course, one of the league's longest tenured coaches, GA, is Eric Spoelstra. And he's having a Hall of Fame level career.
And you look at the ground he broke when he was first hired. Not only young, Spo was the first Asian-American head coach in any of the 4 major North American sports league and worked his way up from video coordinator.
Butler kicks to Adebayo. Hero passes to Adebayo.
Causing havoc for offenses. Siakam gives you great energy and focus to go along with that length.
Back to Van Vliet. Fires from deep. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. The Heat with the lead. Here's Lowry. The pass to Adebayo. Martin from outside. Offensive rebound. Adebayo passes to Butler. Stolen by Van Vliet. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Anunoby with it. Butler covering. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
That is ferocious.
You said it. That was ferocious. Back to Van Vliet. Lobbed up there for Barnes. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. That's the end of the first quarter and not much scoring. It remains close. Heat lead by 1.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Heat UCC.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from Miami, guys.
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
So for Toronto right now, inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Sharing the wing spots for them. It'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. And it's Van Vliet into the point. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense, 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
The Heat leading by 3. Lowry for 3. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Miami's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's Lowry, and it's denied. Sent back by Siakam. And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Wound up shooting 85 from the line a season ago, which is an exceptional percentage.
You know, if you guys know how to score like Gary Trent Jr., he can fill it up in any situation, firing off quality shots from inside or outside the arc.
Anunoby has the open look. Goes back up. And Siakam with the layup. It's all knotted up.
The motor Pascal has never stops, showing great activity on the glass to keep plays going.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Inside. And stolen by Butler. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Ferocious finish. Bam's natural strength is next level.
And Gary Trent Jr. certainly has some impressive stats as a result of his skills as a scorer.
Jay, how about 5 30-point games in a row? How about 9 threes in a single game? If he finds his rhythm, he can cause you a lot of trouble.
Now Lowry, outside, Hero. Stolen by Van Vliet. Cuts off the pass. Back to Hero. The 3. Cranes it from beyond the arc. And now a 5-point Heat lead. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Heat.
For me, they're turning defense into offense, creating opportunities by taking the ball away. Great effort.
And so far, just a great job forcing turnovers and creating opportunities in the open floor. The defense at the heart of that.
Gary Trent Jr., his teammate was so open, he could have passed it with his eyes closed.
Hero kicks to Butler. Kicks it out to Hero. Here's Adebayo. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Adebayo's got the lead up to 5 now for the Heat. Van Vliet outside. Trent outside. Ring shot on the way. Just 5 to shoot. From 13. That one a little long. Miami leading by 5. And a deep roster for the Raptors. But Smitty, do they have the star power, the star talent to win big?
Well, they have Scotty Barnes. He was last season's Rookie of the Year. His growth will be key. But with Fred VanVleet and Pascal Siakam, all-star caliber players, Toronto's not shy on talent, Kevin.
And it's Butler missing. Raptors trail by 3. Loads it up there for Siakam. Lowry with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. Here's Hero. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. And it's 7 points for Tyler Hero.
We've seen that from Lowry for a long time. A fantastic passer of the basketball.
Here's Barnes. Siakam trying to free himself up. Pass to Barnes. It's stolen by Adebayo. Butler deciding where to go with it. And a wide open look for Hero. The offensive rebound. Adebayo on the follow.
This is what they count on Bam for, ensuring the play gets finished.
Definitely got to use the clock here and get the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Lowry passes to Hero. And he lays it straight in. Hero's got 9 points in the quarter.
Not lacking confidence. Love seeing Tyler go up strong with this one.
Tyler Hero has been leading the charge for Miami. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems. Thank you, David, and we'll be back.
13.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. Raptors trail by 9. The wing set for him, Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the points. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Over Lowry. Van Vliet can't get it to go.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
The Raptors shooting a pretty pitiful 25% in this game. Offensively, they can't get anything going.
And Smitty, no doubt the veteran Kyle Lowry certainly possesses a lot of that wisdom at this stage of his career.
Greg, he's one of those guys that his teammates respect. A proven champion that plays with toughness and intelligence, and a big part of this team.
And the man who many consider the greatest Raptor of all time, Kyle Lowry.
He said he plans to return to retire in Toronto someday. He's already had a street named after him there. And in time, probably a statue in his honor as well. Man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Van Vliet on the wing. Lowry covering. Here's Barnes. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Barnes has got 6.
I like how Fred VanVleet stays patient. Eyes up, finds the breakdown in the defense.
Right side, Martin. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Lowry dishes to Martin. Butler on the way. Just 3 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. And finished off by Martin.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Lowry against Van Vliet. Pass to Anunoby. Kicks it out to Van Vliet. Takes a 3. Here's Siakam. And he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
This is where Siakam is comfortable operating from. He loves going to work in the paint.
The kick outside to Butler from past the arc. A three-pointer is right on target. Butler's got the lead up to 13 now for Miami.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed.
The kick out to Barnes. It's stolen by Martin. There's the lob to Hero. No good that time.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
Well, Heat leading by 13. You know, Smitty, what's incredible about Miami's D, they don't need to block a ton of shots to protect the rim.
Kevin, it's all about awareness, communication, and positioning. Whether they're in zone or man, they stay completely connected almost every possession.
Drills the three-pointer.
Something that Butler continues to work on. When he's dialed in from deep, he helps big time.
Van Vliet looking around. And it's Trent in the corner. Back to Van Vliet. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Heat.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot. Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Siakam passes to Barnes. To halt the run, here's Anunoby. A three-pointer off the mark. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Miami. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. To the middle. And stolen by Butler. Hero way outside. Barnes grabs the miss. Barnes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Trent kicks to Anunoby. Back to Trent. Van Vliet outside. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Lowry knows the contact is coming, really demonstrating his strength.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, and he wasn't someone you wanted to foul if you were defending him last season. 85% is what he made from the line.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. He's off from 17 feet.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
It's stolen by Adebayo. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Miami ahead.
36, your Heat Youth Dance Team.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Toronto to start the fourth. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Martin wide open. He fires. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
From deep. The Heat rebound. The shot off that time. So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Simply put, out of control is how they played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
Looking at the Raptors roster, basically the entire squad is under 30. Their key players are extremely young, a great sign for the future.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Yeah, youth is on their side. And Smitty, since winning that title in 2019, the Raptors have totally turned over their squad.
Kawhi, Kyle Lowry, Serge Ibaka, all have left Toronto, Kevin, replaced with much younger players. Give Toronto's front office credit for retooling quickly.
Knocked away. And now Lowry running the floor all by himself. Fast break Toronto. Anunoby with it. Butler covering. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
He's still polishing the skill set. Anunoby has the size and versatility that every team wants out of his wings.
Smitty, OG Anunoby from the UK has had a nice impact on the game.
And he said he wants to grow the game in England. OG's hoping to open up some paths to the NBA for young players from the UK. Just not feeling it from beyond the arc. Sometimes that happens. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
And stolen by Kyle Lowry. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
And stolen by Barnes.
Good eyes by the defense. Clearly, that's not where he wanted the pass to go, and he's frustrated.
Lowry passes to Adebayo. Hammers the alley-oop through.
Wonderful play. With that long wingspan and huge hands, Adebayo catches and finishes with ease.
Trent outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
They've managed to force plenty of turnovers and are routinely converting those extra possessions into points.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
Hero, that's a 2-pointer. A putback. Siakam pulls it in. Raptors trail by 21 to the paint. It's deflected. Martin with it. Now guarded by Siakam. Lowry. Yep, it counts.
Crafty play from Kyle Lowry in the paint, getting by the defense into his shot.
Van Vliet outside. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Van Vliet's got his first bucket in this one.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
And that takes skill and the ability to make adjustments as you're going up. Putting consistent pressure on this defense. Just the threat of him out there makes this offense work.
Passes it to Anunoby. Van Vliet outside. Back to Anunoby. There's the pass to Van Vliet. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. Rebound by the Heat. Martin's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And it's Butler missing. And Siakam has got the ball here for Toronto.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Heat.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bam Adebayo.
No, there's a few ways to control a game, right? You can do it with pace, you can do it with patience and efficiency. Tonight, he did it by owning the boards.
Here's Van Vliet. It's Trent on the wing. Van Vliet kicks to Barnes. From deep three-point range. No good on the shot. And it's Miami the other way. Hero on the wing. Defended by Trent. And again, it's the Heat missing. And turnovers have been the issue for him.
You can see the coaches have gotten into him a little bit about this. They've got to do a better job of taking care of the ball.
Team foul number 4.
We've got 28 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Barnes kicks to Van Vliet. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. 15 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. 5 on the clock. Fires the 3. Buries it from three-point range.
Love how Van Vliet has extended his range over the years. Not everyone can do that to that extent.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that, David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks.
Introducing the starting lineup.
And Grant, we've got two teams here that don't need to rely solely on their starters. They've got a lot of firepower coming off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of talent on display for both sides. And that depth makes each team more unpredictable on offense. Both sides have a number of guys who can step up on any given night.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. Now here's Smart. Over Van Vliet. White for 3. The shot comes out, and it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Barnes. Tatum pulls it in. Barnes with the rebound. Trent against Brown. And the Raptors miss again.
Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are. Well, you have to be impressed with the constant growth we're seeing from Jaylen Brown. He's put in a lot of work to become an all-star player.
And at this point for Brown, do you think he's realized his full potential, Richard?
No, I don't even think so, especially when you look at his work ethic. He puts in so much time that I think he can reach another level. He's still young and eager to learn. If I were to put it in 2K terms, I think he could get up to about a 94, 95 overall.
Here's Anunoby. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Al Horford. And he makes a first. And it's hard to overstate the impact OG Anunoby has on defense, Greg.
Hey, B.A., an absolute terror on the wings. I mean, he has great length, moves well, just one of the best one-on-one perimeter defenders in the league.
Now here's Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. On target from about 13 feet.
The mid-range is not an issue for Brown, and it's just another weapon in his arsenal now.
Van Vliet outside. The crossover. Driving in. Anunoby finds Trent. This one for 3. Called in by Brown. The Celtics have gone 1 for 3 so far. The shot no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Takes it inside. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Really thought he had this one, and the defense, they were giving it to him.
And it's Tatum missing. The Raptors have gone 0 for 5 to begin this game. Trent with it, now guarded by Brown. Van Vliet outside. Trent on the wing. Launches it. Rebound Boston. Now Tatum. Pass to White. To the paint. It's stolen by Trent. And now the Raptors on the break. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. White, the pass to Tatum. Back to White. The 3. Rebound by Van Vliet.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
Here's Trent. Here's Siakam. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. The Celtics with the lead. No team has had to make more sacrifices than Toronto during the pandemic.
You are right about that, B.A. I mean, they had to change their home base to Tampa. In essence, they spent an entire season on the road. It was tough for everyone, but the Raptors face some big challenges.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for two. Jaylen Brown picks one up. Brad, you look at the Celtics and their defense. Not a surprise. It's at the heart of this team.
No question. I mean, you have 3+ defenders on the perimeter. Their big men can switch under guards and protect the rim, too. Top to bottom, they can match up well with any team.
Now here's Tatum. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
It's stolen by Smart. Now the Celtics on the move.
That's the type of move that you see in a dunk contest.
Takes great confidence to alley-oop to yourself.
Sure does.
Now here's Van Vliet. Trent outside. Launches a three. Hauled in by Brown. Boston's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. There's Tatum with the three. That shot is off. And Toronto will come the other way. Here's Trent on the take. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And the evolution of Siakam continues. Seeing him make great passes like this proves he's only getting better. Ooh, scary thought.
Now here's White. Pass to Tatum. Tatum with another miss. Toronto trailing. Trent, the pass to Anunoby. There's the three. Rebound Boston. Brown's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Tatum. Tatum with another miss. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front. Up 3. And back at them all. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
So for Toronto right now, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Smart for 3. Siakam pulls down the board.
And guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
Pass to Tatum. Stolen by Anunoby. And now the Raptors on the break. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Outside Tatum. Fires the 3. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. Anunoby passes to Siakam. Doesn't go that time.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
From the high post. Boston with a rebound.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Brown kicks it out to Smart. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. 5 to shoot, and here's Brown for 3. Hits the three-pointer. Brown's got 7.
A consistent shot for him. Brown likes the 3.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Siakam.
Offensive rebounding is all about wanting it. Fantastic effort there, leading to second chance points.
Outside, Brown. Pass to Tatum.
2 minutes.
The three. And the Celtics another three. And an annual ritual, players finding out their ratings in NBA 2K. All right, Richard, you were customarily happy with your rating, yes?
I didn't really care, but a part of my condition of working for 2K is they said that they will retroactively change my rating to 100. The first 100 player.
You deserve it, man.
Intelligent play by Tatum, moving the ball to get an open shot.
The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. Smart against Van Vliet. It's stolen by Smart. And they're running. Here's Brown, plenty of space. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum. And now an 8-point Celtic lead. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Boston. Van Vliet with a deep three. Sinks it. What range from downtown.
3 points.
Van Vliet's gotten his second bucket of the game. White against Barnes. Pass to Brown. Here's the three. And again, Boston with the triple.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own three.
Now Siakam. The rebound by Jason Tatum. Tatum's got 4 rebounds now. White finds Smart. Tries the spin move. Tatum. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Now look, from the moment he stepped into this league, Jason Tatum has been a difference maker. Every team in the league is looking for guys like him. Long, athletic, and most importantly, winners.
Smart against Van Vliet. And here's Siakam for 3. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
The more Siakam uses the three-point shot, the more it helps his game. It makes him the all-around player he needs to be.
Outside White. Pass to Brown. It's stolen by Barnes. And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Defense is setting the tone. Well, now a minute. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff.
19.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Jaylen Brown having a dominant impact in this game.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Derek White out there with Al Horford. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Here's Barnes. He gets it in there. Barnes has got 6.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Here's Smart. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Toronto trailing. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you, going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Out on his own on the break. Here's Trent. The rebound, Celtics. Brown's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Tatum. That shot off. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Here's Trent. He takes it in. Soft touch off the glass.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Boston, no good that time either.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
It's stolen by Smart. White, the pass to Brown. Beyond the arc. Again, the miss by the Celtics. The Raptors have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Van Vliet outside. Inside. Oh, deflected. Horford with a steal. Brown against Van Vliet. Here's Horford. No good. A bit long that time. Toronto shooting 32% for this game. Not what they're hoping for. Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. And here's Trent. From deep. The rebound, Celtics. Brown's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And finished off by Tatum.
Want to create a good look? Yeah, just get the ball to Tatum out in space.
Van Vliet, the pass to Anunoby. The 3 is up. Van Vliet misses. Boston has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. White finds Brown. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the 2nd half now. Top of the key jumper, no good. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And here's Smart. Outside Tatum. Pass to Brown. 6 to shoot. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on OG Anunoby.
So hard to guard him without fouling sometimes. Brown doesn't mind getting a little contact on his way up.
Good on the second one. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the 3rd quarter. Smart against Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Siakam's got 7.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team. Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Van Vliet. Up top, Barnes. Here's Anunoby. The shot won't fall. And Boston going the other way now. And here's Brown for 3. Smart finds Tatum. And there's the drive. And the shot goes down. And now it's a 9-point Boston lead.
How about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
Van Vliet, the pass to Trent. It's hauled in by White.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Back to Tatum. The 3-ball. Nails it from beyond the arc. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
They've had great execution, and what stands out is that they're just taking what the defense gives them, not forcing anything.
And so it's Boston with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. They've done well to disrupt the opposition.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
I feel like we've seen more slick passing big man in the league today than we've ever seen.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. So for the Raptors right now, Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the center. Here's Anunoby. Tatum with some nice D. The Celtics with the lead. And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Tatum with it. Fires the 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Anunoby. Down low. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Anunoby with it. Barnes finds Anunoby. Here's Trent. Banked it in off the glass.
Just outstanding distribution. This is the kind of team chemistry that you love to see.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. It's Brown on the wing. There's the triple. Toronto grabs the miss.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. On the wing, Tatum. Horford, a screen on Anunoby. It's stolen by Barnes. Trent with it. Now guarded by Brown. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist from Trent.
Excellent outlet pass, helping to make transition opportunities like this easier.
Outside Tatum. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Smart right side. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Barnes. Horford pulls it in. Horford's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Tatum, and they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Second team foul.
Outside Tatum. Again, the miss by the Celtics. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Trent outside. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for Boston? That's good from Trent. Trent hits them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Boston has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's Smart. Outside White. On the wing, Tatum. Just 5 on the clock. Shoots over Anunoby. It's stolen by Barnes. Anunoby against Smart. And Siakam with the slam.
This is why this team turns to Siakam in big moments. They trust him to come through.
To the inside. Here's Tatum. Boston again missing. And here are the Raptors now. They've got a 10-0 run going. Trent outside. Lets the 3 fly. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game. Boston trailing. Outside, Brown to the paint. Here's White. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Not just being selfless, but also smart with the ball. Brown is able to find the best guy for the right shot.
Van Vliet pass to Trent. 1:10 left to play in the fourth quarter. Inside, Van Vliet finds Trent. Can't hit that one. And Boston going the other way now. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
On the wing, Tatum. Anunoby covering. Tatum drives in. Yes! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
And talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
32 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Barnes with it. Now guarded by White.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Smart against Anunoby. And they foul intentionally. Now they're going to have to do that again. They're not in the penalty just yet.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth. And that's an intentional foul.
That's just poor clock management defensively.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Taking 2 shots.
And so both free throws good, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did it.
And Boston calls time here. They're trailing by 4. Just 4 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what's your take?
Not much time left. You think they have a chance to come back? Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
So it's the Raptors taking the W in a close one. And this was an emotional win for them. Nope.
right, they're both dead-eye shooters, aren't they, David? We appreciate that report. Thank you. And the Cavaliers start out with the ball. Here are the 5 for the Raptors. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Siakam in at the center, filling out the middle. Indoors for Darius Garland, playing point guard, runs in the family.
That's exactly right, Kevin. Think about it. His father, Winston Garland, played 7 seasons in the NBA. And while Darius has always wanted to follow in his father's footsteps, Winston will be the first to tell you that young one is already better.
Barnes can't get it to go. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. In the corner, it's Mobley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. No good with the triple.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
And stolen by Mobley. Mitchell with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And there's the pass to LeVert. Here's Garland. Back to Mobley. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Trent. Here's the Raptors with the ball.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. For 3, Mitchell. And it's Toronto with the rebound. It's tipped. Stolen by LeVert. In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. Jared Allen grabs the miss. For Cleveland, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. LeVert kicks to Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Mobley sets the pick for Garland. Off target from outside. Fast break Toronto. Van Vliet with the ball. Here's Allen. Kicks it out to Garland. Second shot opportunity. And stolen by Siakam. Lobbed up there for Barnes.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
And the Raptors doors with one of the elite front offices recognized in the NBA.
And Kevin, because of that, a highly paid one as well. Remember, a recruitment battle, not just with the NBA, but English soccer to keep their leadership intact. But the track record is there to justify that top billing, no doubt about it.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 3. Mitchell wide open. They get it back. Kicks it out to Allen. The putback. Mitchell dishes to Mobley. Pass to LeVert. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Mitchell passes to Mobley. 4 on the shot clock. And here's Garland for 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Toronto leading by 3. Down low. Allen. And then Allen slams it in.
Here is a guy who is not shy about sharing the basketball. If you are open, Darius Garland will find you.
And Van Vliet launches it from deep. He can't hit that time. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Passes it to LeVert. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Van Vliet looking around. Back to Trent. From deep. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. Mitchell kicks to Allen. Back to Garland. Barnes grabs the miss.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anunoby.
Yeah, simply stated, you have to take care of the basketball, and they don't on that possession.
The Cavaliers trailing. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. LeVert the pass to Mitchell. A miss that time would have put him up. Toronto, they've gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Well, of course, Scotty Barnes won the Rookie of the Year in 21-22, guys. And you talk about a well-rounded basketball player who will affect winning with both his offensive ability and his defensive versatility. Boy, guys, when you think about the prototypical modern wing, Scotty Barnes, the reigning Rookie of the Year, certainly fits that mold, already proving to be a well-rounded two-way player.
I tell you what, he was on a mission on that possession. Did not stop working until he got it up and in.
Van Vliet against Garland. And Van Vliet, here we go. Trent gets the bucket.
Trent Jr. so dangerous in catch-and-shoot situations because from the touch, it is out of his hands so quick.
Pass to LeVert. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. The Raptors out in...
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers. Houston.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Raptors, guys, your thoughts?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
I think across the board, a number of guys who've done a great job guarding multiple positions.
So for Toronto right now, sharing the wing spots for them, it'll be Trent Jr. and Anunoby. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Fast break Toronto. Lobbed up there for Barnes. LeVert against Siakam. The pass to Anunoby. Van Vliet on the wing. Shot clock at 5. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen outside. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. The size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Anunoby, a screen on Garland. The kick out to Barnes. From outside, off the mark. The Cavaliers shooting it disastrous. 25% from the field so far.
That's all about the quick first step of Karis LeVert. He gets to the rack in no time.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Van Vliet outside. Here's Trent. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
The son of an NBA vet, Gary Trent Jr.'s game is very different than his dad.
Well, obviously, Gary Sr. had more size and therefore was a post player in a different generation. The younger Mr. Trent, an excellent shooter from deep. Pretty much the opposite style of play.
Pass to Garland. And here's LeVert for 3. Back to Garland. From deep. Barnes grabs the miss. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. And it's Barnes slamming it down.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. The Cavaliers trail by 4. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
One-on-one fast break. And Mobley throws it down.
Just great awareness from Evan Mobley. Get out in transition, get in front of everybody.
Trent kicks to Anunoby. Van Vliet on the wing. From deep three-point range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got rebound number 8 now on the night. And Fred Van Vliet is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
And so it's Cleveland with it. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Drops in the tray.
This guy came into the league as a volume three-point shooter. Now Donovan Mitchell's percentages have greatly improved. He has put in a ton of work, and it's paying dividends.
Deflects the pass, and stolen by Mobley. Loads it up there for Mobley. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Wow, that is some big-time airtime by Evan Mobley. My goodness.
And Doris, looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
It's stolen by Allen. Mobley, left side. Three-pointer, LeVert. It's rebounded by Scotty Barnes. Barnes has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. Trent outside. Looking to end the run. That falls. Great assist by Van Vliet. Trent's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred Van Vliet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
On the wing, Mitchell. LeVert with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Anunoby sends it back. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And the dunk by Barnes.
This guy is such a phenomenal scorer. Scotty Barnes feeling very good right now.
For Cleveland, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second. 5 of 10. Pass to Garland. In the corner, it's Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. Pass to Allen. The baseline J off the mark.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistakes.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Raptors lead by 2. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. We're seeing a tremendous game from Scotty Barnes.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Darius Garland is out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's LeVert into the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Allen. And that one, good. Allen's got the game tied up here for the Cavs. Well, we know the NBA has worked to get rid of the hard foul doors, and the league has done a great job of doing that. What has contributed, though, to that line of thinking?
Well, I think any play can be reviewed, Kevin, and that's a good thing, because if it's a non-basketball play, then you open yourself up to a flagrant 2. The punishment is significant enough to discourage the action. I love the rule changes as it relates to this particular infraction.
And Gary Trent gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Outside Garland. And for those of you turning in, we're about a minute into the second half. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, this is exactly the kind of position you want Jared Allen shooting from, right? He gets excellent position, makes defenders nervous this close. Good job drawing that foul.
Raptors trail by 4. Van Vliet outside. Barnes down low. Mobley's there. Trent can't hit. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. Toronto's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. And Fred Van Vliet, a player who has always shot well from outside.
And Kevin Van Vliet has continued to kind of take on more of an offensive load. Increased his volume while maintaining efficiency. Not every player able to do that.
Greg, an outstanding scorer. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs, doesn't he?
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight. and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Donovan Mitchell can play the 1 or the 2, and in a pinch, maybe the 3. The drive and the passion he plays with is special.
Siakam against Allen. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. On the wing, Mitchell. Dishes to Mobley. Allen right side. And the pass to LeVert. And slam dunk by Allen.
Boy, you can really see the playmaking evolving. When Karis LeVert is hitting wide open teammates, it shows how special he can be.
Trent goes in for 3. Van Vliet. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
The incredible speed on Darius Garland's drive, I think, took the defender off guard. Nice job earning a trip to the foul line.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Anunoby finds Van Vliet. Back to Anunoby. Missed inside. The Cavaliers leading by 5. Mobley the pass to Mitchell. There's the triple. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got 4 points this quarter.
Evan Mobley might be a big man, but boy, how about the touch on that pass right there?
Van Vliet on the wing, guarded by Garland. Siakam. LeVert grabs the miss.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Allen for 3. And he recovers it. Cleveland moving the ball around. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. That's good. That's LeVert with the assist. LeVert's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Van Vliet. They double-team Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. It's good from long range. Anunoby's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Mitchell. There's Garland. The dish to Mobley. On deep. No good. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. To the inside. From 7. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
LeVert the pass to Garland. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. Here's Allen. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Siakam.
Nice job drawing the contact on that move. Jared Allen, very difficult to contain because of his length.
The wide open look here for Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Raptors trail by 8. To the paint. And stolen by Mobley. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. He's looking for Mitchell and finds him. Counted. Mitchell's got 8 here in the quarter.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
And here's Trent outside. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. On the court for Toronto to start the 4th. Van Vliet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. Anunoby in at the forward with Barnes next to him. And it's Siakam in at the 5 spot. And Anunoby, here we go. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. There's Garland. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. Garland's got the lead up to 10 now for Cleveland. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Mobley looking it over. Connects from three-point range. And the Cavaliers lead by 13.
Look at how Mobley so quickly makes his decision. Pulls up out of nowhere.
Barnes left side. Van Vliet outside. From deep three-point range. The shot no good. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Mobley kicks to LeVert. And another three for Cleveland.
Boy, the confidence level you can see in Karis LeVert to catch and shoot. It hits his fingertips and he's ready to roll.
Barnes outside to end the run with the drive. Nails the baby hook.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort and he continues to give you great production.
Mitchell outside. And Garland has it in the corner. From deep. Siakam pulls it in. Siakam's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Van Vliet wide open. Finds himself wide open and drills it.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
Here's Mobley. It's LeVert on the wing. Mobley trying to free himself up. Tries again. It's LeVert on the wing. Back to Mitchell. On the wing, Anunoby. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Three-pointer. Toronto grabs the miss. Barnes with it, and Allen picks him up defensively. And here's Van Vliet from the arc.
Shooters have got to be careful and understand Evan Mobley is an elite shot blocker. He's going to let you feel him now, guys.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Van Vliet again, Toronto.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for Cleveland. At one point, they led by 16. Passes to LeVert. Outside Garland. Launches it. It's hauled in by Trent. Trent's got 4 rebounds in this game. Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. From deep, Trent. Evan Mobley with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 10. The 3 ball. Fred Van Vliet grabs the miss. Toronto, they've gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Siakam finds Barnes. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Goes up from the top of the key. Good, and it's Barnes picking up the assist. And it's 8 points for Fred Van Vliet. Cavaliers shooting just 30% from the field here in the fourth. Outside Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. The Cavaliers with a new 14. LeVert kicks to Mitchell. They could use a bucket. The shot missing. Toronto with the ball. Giving up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Pass to Van Vliet. It's Trent on the wing. The pass to Barnes. Clock at 6. At the elbow, it's Siakam. Fades away. That one doesn't drop. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Mobley outside. From deep three-point range, that shot misses. We see the Cavaliers get the win here. A confident win and one where they clearly should.
up in this one. What's your outlook on the future of the big man as the league continues to evolve?
Well, they're not extinct. If you find one, you're going to use them, BA. So if that's your advantage, you got a big guy who can score down low or dominate from the paint in some way, then the coach is going to feed the big fella.
All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position.
And Hero with the heroic slam.
And a deep three from Van Vliet. And it's Miami with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
I love the relentless attitude he showed there. Got himself in great position under the glass.
Hey, had the presence of mind to know exactly where the rebound was going. Trent for three. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Well, an all-star appearance for Bam Adebayo in 2020. Grant, you think he can get back there?
No doubt. I mean, I think the bigger issue is we've seen his numbers taper off just in the postseason. Can he reverse that and bring his best when it matters most?
Hero outside. Three-pointer. Here's Adebayo. Can't get it to drop. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Jacks up a three. Trent's shot is off. Miami has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Here's Lowry. Stolen by Van Vliet. Anunoby with it. Now guarded by Butler. Anunoby passes to Barnes. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Lowry. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Lowry with a great hesitation that time, just quick up the floor, all at his own pace.
Anunoby passes to Trent. From deep three-point range, Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hero from way outside. Barnes with the rebound. Toronto's gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Miami ball.
The Heat have gone 3 of 8 so far. Martin takes it in, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
Here's Trent. Here's Siakam. Kicks it out to Anunoby. Pass to Trent. Van Vliet on the wing. Goes up again. Gets another look. Back to Trent. Barnes with it. Takes the three. And the Raptors miss again.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. That's a bad miscue. You can't give up looks like that all game long.
A nice shot by Butler.
Well, Butler feels like he can take and make just about any shot that he wants. What great confidence on display.
Now, guys, when you think about this Miami Heat team, you hear a lot of talk about their ability to score. But how about the way they play on both ends of the floor?
Pass to Adebayo. Stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet against Lowry. Oh, a flawless finish on the lob.
Smooth finish off a terrific feed.
Man, the timing and execution couldn't have been any better right there. Defensively, this Heat team was top 3 in points allowed per game and top 5 in defensive efficiency last year.
You know, BA, that's something that surely isn't talked about enough. And when they're not having their best shooting night, they'll suffocate you on the defensive end.
Barnes passes to Van Vliet. Outside Barnes. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got his 6th rebound on the night. Martin outside. Beyond the arc. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Siakam's got his 4th rebound in this one. And he lobs it up. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Hero for 3. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist. Hero's got 5 now.
Producing from behind the arc, that is huge stuff from Tyler Hero.
And again, no good by Toronto. The Heat have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Adebayo, no good. Adebayo against Trent. Pass to Siakam. Misses off the right iron.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
And so it's Miami leading by 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Raptors,
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Lowry and Hero are the backcourt. Bam Adebayo is out there with Caleb Martin. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot.
That's Kyle Lowry just putting it all on the line, just outworking guys to get in that close.
Outside Barnes. Soft touch off the glass. Barnes has gotten 4 this quarter.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Here's Butler, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
So much has been given by Jimmy Butler over the years. Hard to believe it took him a little while to make his mark early in his career.
Butler hits them both. And Butler didn't get selected until the last pick of the 2011 draft. Brent, a lot of teams regret passing on him.
Yeah, you could say that again, B.A. Once he did get the chance to play, it did not take long to see just how special Jimmy Butler could be. By his 3rd year, he led the league in minutes, and he's just a guy you always want on the floor.
And it's blocked by Martin. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Fast break, here we go. And it's blocked by Martin. Lowry, the pass to Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
Jimmy Butler has that kind of room, and he's going to throw it down.
Toronto trailing. Here's Trent. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 3 assists in the game.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Here's Hero. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. Here's Trent driving to the basket. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
That's his first personal foul.
And guys, so many great players coming out of Canada. The Raptors have converted a nation, not just watching basketball, but to playing it as well.
And Grant, you think back to those early Raptors jerseys with the big dinosaur. They admit it was aimed at the kids.
Yeah, of course. I mean, rather than win over the older hockey fans, they went after the younger generation. And now they're all grown up and packing the seats. Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Barnes, no good. The Heat with the lead. Throws it up high. Stole it away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Siakam with it. Hero picks him up. Siakam, no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Lowry, the pass to Martin. No good with the triple.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Butler with a steal. Fast break. Here come the Heat. Here's Adebayo. Up again. It's good on the putback. And the Heat lead by 8.
And that's a sign of Kyle Lowry and his competitiveness. You just can't teach that kind of hustle He anticipated that play.
Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. The shot, no good.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Just, oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Jimmy Butler's focus is all on team success. In fact, his agent said whenever he calls Jimmy to congratulate him on personal accolades, like All-NBA team, for example, Jimmy hangs up in his face before he can finish the sentence. Crying for Butler, there's only one prize that really matters.
Yeah, he's a rare breed, Allie, for sure. Thanks for that. Lowry, good. And now it's a 10-point Heat lead. And for the Raptors, they're shooting only 23% so far. Here's Trent. Rebound by the Heat. There's a minute 12 left to play in the first half of basketball. And the call will be against Fred Van Vliet. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. To the middle. Here's Van Vliet. That one no good. And Miami will go the other way with it. Hero left side. It's stolen by Barnes. Looking to end the drought. And Trent the bucket on the assist by Van Vliet. Trent's got 6 here in the quarter.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Hero, the pass to Butler.
Raptors foul.
Think about well-constructed teams and themes that go with that. The Miami Heat certainly leap to mind. Their front office has just done a great job of assembling a deep roster that fits their mentality. Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe, the D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Hero with it, and it's Trent picking him up. And the foul on Gary Trent. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. With that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
Outside Barnes. Tries to break his ice. Siakam. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. That free throw good from Lowry.
And when we're talking about guys who just can think the game of basketball while they're playing it, Kyle Lowry is up there with the best. It just shows up in every aspect of his game.
Here's Hero. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to go on Gary Trent. And he knocks down the first one. Off on that one. So he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. Trent outside. Outside Anunoby. The long distance 3 is buried. Anunoby's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Oh, no good on the last second attempt. Allie, as always, thank you.
The Heat, 32.
After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. It has been one outstanding game from Jimmy Butler.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. You know, in baseball, Grant, they have a term, a 5-tool player. In the NBA these days, it's similar. You need those well-rounded players to succeed.
I like the baseball reference, but you're spot on, BA. It's all about bringing versatility to the game. Players that can shoot, pass, dribble, defend, and rebound. And I'll throw it even in there, lead and play selfless basketball. Those kind of guys that can do it all, that's a recipe for success in the NBA. It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Bam's size along with his athleticism, that could be a big problem on the interior.
And he makes both free throws. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Siakam, the pass to Trent. Back to Siakam. And the layup is good. Siakam's got his first bucket in this one.
A long swing player. Siakam uses that 6'9" length down low.
Here's Lowry. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Leader of the 2019 Raptors championship team, Kyle Lowry, winning in those finals as the point guard. It just took his career and confidence to another level.
Lowry and the Raptors made their first finals in 2019 and facing that Warriors team that was presenting itself as a dynasty.
And man, Lowry was terrific in that series. I think he put to bed a lot of playoff demons that might have been haunting him. 7 assists per game, barely any turnovers, going up against Steph, really earning that ring and solidifying his place in the league.
Hero for 3. They get it back. Adebayo launches a 3. Kicks it to Hero. Puts up a 3. And Anunoby pulls it down.
Not himself from range right now, but the only way out of this funk is to keep trying.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Hero for 3. Hero with another miss. The Raptors have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. And he's going for the lob. And Siakam with the slam.
Born in Cameroon, Pascal Siakam is yet another great NBA player out of Africa.
Here's Butler. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one.
You saw he altered his release, allowing him to get around his defender and then laid it in.
Trent, the pass to Siakam. Turnaround Jay. Goes back up from 20 feet. Denied by Adebayo.
Are we sure that Bam's not wearing a watch out there? Perfect timing.
And the lob disrupted. Not to be. Inside. Oh, got a piece of it. Stolen by Hero. Adebayo with it. And it's Trent picking him up. And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's foul number 2 for him.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Here's Van Vliet from the arc. Trent's shot is off. For Miami, they've gotten just 25% of their shots to fall since the half. 2 for 8.
And he gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
It's stolen by Barnes. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, Miami is very efficient. Coach Spoelstra said, quote, "You want to maximize your offense in all the different ways in your menu without feeling like you're taking turns." I don't think anyone would say that about our team. They're an unselfish group that likes sharing the ball, and they enjoy each other's success. Brian?
Allie, thank you. Looking to get it going. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's, and for Miami, they're shooting just 42% so far in the game. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Lowry with a steal. It's Adebayo with the drive. And finished off by Adebayo.
Well, the energy on Bam's drive to the basket is really something the defense has to contend with. Hard to slow him down.
Siakam, oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Siakam's got 8.
Well, a missed box out and an easy tip in, but it's because of the activity as the ball is going up, finding yourself in the right spot, just using some effort.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Butler's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Lowry. And that one goes. He's now recorded his 5th bucket in 8 tries.
There's just not a reason to try to get that physical with Kyle Lowry. Even as a point guard, he can still force his way in there.
And there's the call. It's on Bam Adebayo. That's his 3rd foul so far. 9 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Van Vliet with a deep 3. Misses the deep 3-point attempt. And so it's the Miami Heat liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They've had incredible success defensively. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. On the wing, it'll be Hero and Butler. Caleb Martin out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. And here's Butler outside. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Heat lead by 17.
Yeah, those possessions like zombies staying alive out there, courtesy of Bam Adebayo.
And it's blocked by Butler. Fast break Miami. He goes up. And it's Butler with the jam.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
Here's Trent. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. That one on Martin.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach from Miami.
Well, the defense looks helpless trying to contain them in the open floor, and they've continued to exploit this advantage.
Their attacking of the offensive glass has also been a success story. All game long, they've been committed to finding those second chance opportunities.
Fast break. Here come the Heat. And he draws body contact. Looks like a blocking foul. He was in the shooting motion, so he'll head to the line. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
And the Adebayo experiment has been pretty awesome to watch just because it's gone nuclear. All the skills and his hard work paying off now.
Van Vliet with a deep 3. Miami grabs the miss. Here's Lowry. Boy, that foul looked intentional. Not exactly what you'd expect here.
Yeah, no, it just doesn't make sense given the situation. You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And Toronto calls time here.
We need you to get right now for your north side crew.
Let's take a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Bam Adebayo.
He's been relentlessly attacking the glass. The level of energy and the toughness that he's displayed, boxing out the other guys, getting physical, just domination.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire.
Thank you to our Northside crew.
And he's going for the oop here. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And that one misses.
Northside crew, always putting in the hours. Show them some love, fans.
And the second free throw is good. Toronto has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Here's Van Vliet. And it's Miami with a rebound. Butler's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Adebayo with it. Siakam covering. And it's Butler with the jam.
And that's Jimmy Butler with a great finish there. Good hands to catch the pass and throw it through.
Barnes, good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Yeah, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Stolen by Anunoby. The Heat have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Butler. Offensive rebound. Heat.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers.
Here's Van Vliet. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Miami has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Pass to Siakam. Good D by Adebayo. The Heat have gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Lowry, no good. A difficult situation for Toronto. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. Hero from way outside. They grab their own miss.
Right now, Jimmy is playing with no let-up, attacking and relentless.
Van Vliet against Lowry. Van Vliet, the pass to Siakam. Throw it down on the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Outside Butler. The 3 is up. It doesn't go for him. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Van Vliet, the pass to Barnes. Oh, it's stolen by Butler. It's Adebayo with the drive. Rebound by Van Vliet. The Raptors shooting 44% here in the fourth quarter.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Heat.
And of course, they really dominated in the paint tonight.
They obviously came in looking to impose their will, attack the heart and soul of that defense, and it led to a lot of good looks.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jimmy Butler.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 11 so far in the fourth. And he drives in. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Jimmy Butler. No good on that one.
Team foul. At the line.
And he's good on the second.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now here's Hero. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Lowry. For 3. And no good. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. And here's Adebayo. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. Back to Hero. It's stolen by Trent. To the paint. With the putback. Great positioning on the putback. So it's the Heat winning this one easily. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Britton.
matchup, Greg, with two conference rivals set to clash yet again.
Yeah, we're going to see some added effort and intensity, and don't be surprised if it gets a little chippy.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Down in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the center. Now Brown, following the miss by Fred VanVleet from deep. Here's Barnes. And that's an air ball. Not even close. From about 16, offensive rebound. And it's Horford with the extra effort.
The veteran instincts of Horford just has a great feel for how to position himself on the offensive board.
Pass to Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. Launches a three. And the Raptors miss again. For Boston, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
Siakam's shot is off. And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. But it's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
Here's Boston now. From deep, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by White. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. One point he made to his players was, they're going to try to attack us where we live. Right at home, in the paint, at the rim. We have to be ready to contest shots, play physical, and match their intensity. Guys, we will all find out together how this plays out.
All right, David, thanks. Here's Smart, following the basket by Scotty Barnes. And stolen by Barnes. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Outside, White. Passes it to Tatum. Over Barnes. Boston, no good that time either.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Anunoby. It's good.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
Now here's Smart. Tatum wide open, he fires one. Boston, no good that time either.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Smart against Siakam. Lets it go with a three. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And, of course, this is Smart's biggest hurdle. Sometimes he looks great shooting the three. Sometimes, though, it's just the opposite.
Now here's VanVleet. Barnes can't get it to go.
Okay, that's frustrating. You work hard to get these open looks. You know he liked that one back.
And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
VanVleet with the bucket.
And you have to credit Anunoby. He's put in the work to become a better playmaker.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Here's White. Got a hand on it. Fast break Toronto. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Jaylen Brown.
He's always pressing the action. VanVleet just never backs down. Makes him hard to contain.
And Smitty, Fred VanVleet has really come into his own as a starter.
He has, Kevin. He has proven he can run an offense. He's also a dynamic and confident scorer, and someone you can depend on to sink big-time shots.
Tatum, that's for 2. Boston again missing. Toronto leading by 3. Here's Barnes with the crossover. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Brown. Smart deciding where to go with it. Anunoby against Brown. Outside Tatum. 5 to shoot. Horford trying to free himself up. The kick out to Brown. There's the dish to Tatum. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
The quick thinking of Tatum. You have to be impressed with how he readies himself to shoot before he gets the ball.
Siakam misses.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
And it's White missing. Van Vliet passes to Barnes. No good there.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
It's all tied in Toronto. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
9. The Celtics. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Raptors.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Down in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the 5.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Horford finds Smart. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by Trent. Toronto trailing. Oh, Anunoby in position. Siakam against Tatum. Over Siakam. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Tatum's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Celtics?
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
Now here's Smart, following the miss by Pascal Siakam. Van Vliet passes to Siakam. Here's Trent, drives to the hoop, banked in off the glass. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have 2 guys that can get it going, and for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
Good on the 3-point shot.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
And Van Vliet launches it from deep, from beyond the arc, and then some. Van Vliet's got 8. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Smart on the wing. Now the pass to Brown. Pass to Horford. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Violation. Jump ball called on the play.
And stolen by White. Pass to Smart. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. White the pass to Smart. He's looking for Horford and finds him. In the corner. Tatum with it. Boston again missing. Toronto, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And stolen by White. And a fast break now for the Celtics. Smart misses. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Inside. And stolen by White. One-on-one fast break. 1:31 left now here in the second. The three-pointer, no good. White's gone just 1 of 5 from the field. Here's Trent, takes it inside. Barnes kicks to Anunoby. Van Vliet wide open. Hands it from downtown. Van Vliet's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Raptors. 1:05 left in the first half. Brown against Anunoby. The deep three from Tatum. Tried to come right back with the three of his own. It's no good. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up on this end.
Now here's Smart. Nice ball movement by Boston. Tatum no good. Raptors with the lead. To the middle. And taken away by Brown. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. White wide open. He fires. Hits the three-point bomb. White's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Demonstrating how efficient he is, Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
Van Vliet can't get it to go. It's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Yeah, you love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Fantastic anticipation. He has active hands. Even though he doesn't come away with the turnover, he's disrupting their offensive flow.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Celtics lead by
17. The Celtics, 19.
After a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Fred VanVleet really making a difference here.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. VanVleet in the backcourt. Trent Jr. to his side. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
There's Brown with the 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to...
The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Anunoby passes to Trent. And stolen by White. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Smart finds Horford. Fast break. Here we go. And here's Trent outside. The Raptors rebound. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Tatum dishes to Smart. Nice move. Out to White. Fires for 3. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Love how active Derek White is on offense. Good at making defenders question their decisions.
And he nails the 3rd.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And again, no good by Toronto. Celtics leading by 3. Outside Tatum. Left side Smart. It's up a 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Floats it up there for Siakam. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
The innate ability of Siakam to see the play forming and get to where the team needs him.
The shot from 20 feet away. Outside Tatum. Passes it to White. over Trent. And the shot is long. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. And stolen by Tatum. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Smart against Trent. And there's a whistle that goes on Scotty Barnes. That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Tatum passes to White. Stolen by Van Vliet.
That's going to drive your coach crazy. Protect the basketball. He lost focus for 1 second. There goes the possession.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
No, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
We've got 1:55 left to play here in the third. Trent outside for the lead. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got his 8th rebound here tonight. And here's Tatum for 3. Boston again missing.
The thing is, you want to do everything you can to help your team, and sometimes you just try to do too much.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Brown wide open. He fires. The good-looking shot from the wing. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
The pass to Siakam. That shot off the mark. So the Celtics will take it the other way. Bounce pass from Smart. And here's Brown outside. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Van Vliet's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside, stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Now here's Brown. He kicks it to Smart. 3-pointer. Rebound by the Raptors. Anunoby's got his 6th rebound on the night. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Van Vliet outside for the tie. Hits it from 3-point range. Van Vliet's got 14 points.
This coaching staff has the utmost confidence in Fred Van Vliet, and he's really cooking tonight.
The open shot by Tatum. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Trent. It could go. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Celtics out in front. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, you also have the location of the pass. Puts it right where it needs to be, where his man can do something with it.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Down in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford in at the center filling out the middle. Raptors with the lead. Van Vliet left side. It's stolen by Brown. Smart with the ball. Picked up by Van Vliet. And out of bounds as the Raptors gain possession.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
And taking care of the ball has been a problem for them.
That's something they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Improving as a passer, Siakam showing a willingness to get it to open teammates.
Tatum way outside. And it's Van Vliet with the rebound.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him to ease up off the threes.
Quite a good look. And it's Toronto with the rebound.
Woo, that's just a case of bad defense and even worse offense.
Barnes can't get it to go.
Look, he's got all the confidence in the world, but you're trying to go for the big finish. You've got to finish.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
A deep three from Van Vliet. The quick look, no good that time. Boston's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Smart misses.
That was excellent contest, preventing him from making something that's usually automatic.
And stolen by Horford. Not loose. White the pass to Smart. White dishes to Smart. From deep three-point range. Oh, they get it back. The kick out to Tatum. Jacks up a three. Good on the triple. And the Celtics lead by 2.
You know that he's always going to find a way to get the ball in tight situations like that and knock it down.
They get it back. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Van Vliet. Here's Brown. To the paint. Here's Smart. Toronto grabs the miss. Siakam's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Barnes can't get it to go. And stolen by Barnes. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Trent finds Van Vliet from downtown. Knocks down the 3-ball. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Raptors.
Their defense, it's their defense. It has been downright incredible so far. Being disruptive and coming up with steals left and right.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Brown with it, picked up by Van Vliet. Close the alley-oop jam. And Barnes has got the ball here for the Raptors. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Here's Van Vliet. Here's Siakam. The shot that time, not on target. Great D that time from Tatum. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 on 3-point shots since the end of the third quarter. And stolen by Horford. Brown down low. Barnes on him. And it's Brown missing. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Stolen by Smart. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way. Count it!
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Van Vliet kicks to Trent. And the Raptors miss again.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Attack mode right there. He plays bigger than his size.
White looking around. Smart passes to White. Back to Smart. Lets it fly. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Gary Trent Jr.
And some of what Smart gives his team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
And the Raptors call time here. They're behind by 1. 1 second left to play here in the fourth. What's your take, guys?
And they've got enough time left to get a good look. It's got to be quick, but it doesn't have to be a heave. You can still catch it, turn, and shoot. They've got 1 shot at it here, obviously. It's a make or break.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
courts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Garland. Pass to Mitchell. The 3 ball. Garland with the ball. From deep, Mobley. That one doesn't drop. Now the Raptors with it. Out of bounds as Toronto keeps possession.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
Van Vliet misses.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
LeVert, that's good.
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game. And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You gotta be excited about his future.
LeVert outside. Mobley up top. Shot is up. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Siakam. And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Van Vliet drives. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity.
Defensive foul.
And for the Cavaliers, RJ, they found a little bit of rhythm, finally, after the LeBron era.
They sure have. A little 3-year skid. It looked like they were lost, but they kept some veterans around and brought in some great young talent. Maybe not title contenders, but they can make a big splash.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play. On the wing, Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Trent. The 3 from Mitchell. They get it back. Here's Allen. Mobley outside. And here's LeVert for 3. Fires in the triple. LeVert's got 5.
That's a big make for LeVert. Should help his confidence.
Anunoby on the wing. Back to Van Vliet. From deep. The rebound by Allen. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Mitchell finds Mobley. Now here's LeVert. From deep, Mitchell. Pascal Siakam with the rebound.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Outside Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Here's Allen. Back to Garland. Second chance shot. That one goes in.
I really like that shot from Garland. Teams will give up the mid-range these days. So, look, why not shoot it and make it?
Van Vliet against Garland. Outside Anunoby. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. The Cavaliers leading. From deep, Mitchell. Mobley outside. The 3. Here's Allen. LeVert passes to Mobley. Back to LeVert. From deep 3-point range. That shot is off. And it's Toronto taking it the other way. Down low. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
And we talk about Siakam's versatility. Well, there it is. Nice pass.
Pass to Mobley. The 3 from Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates. Feed the interior, good things will happen.
Garland for three. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
Like what? Like, what is going on right now?
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. 4-3. LeVert with a rebound. A chance to go 2 for 1.
And you really must play this just right.
Pass to Mobley. Back to LeVert. Fires it. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
That's his first personal foul.
That free throw good from Barnes.
At the line for your Raptors.
Both free throws good from Barnes. We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter here. Mobley, a screen on Van Vliet. Garland, the pass to Mitchell. Here's Mobley. Back to Mitchell. Pure from three-point range.
This is Mitchell at his best. Such an aggressive scorer, always ready to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Anunoby can't get it to go.
Hard to turn down a look that good. Still, long twos are losing favor, and misses like that are the reason.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Raptors out in front. They lead by 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And from what we've seen from the Raptors, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
In this league, it is so hard scoring in the half court, so you have to run every time you get the opportunity.
On the court for the Cavaliers, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's LeVert in at the 3. Here's Van Vliet, rejected by Allen.
Oh, and with that wingspan of Allen, you always have to be aware of where he is because he will block a shot from pretty much anywhere.
LeVert passes to Mitchell. It's another 3 for Cleveland. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Cleveland. Back to Trent, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Barnes.
There's one for the low light. Wow. I'm not sure who messed up the pass, but look, somebody did.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Back to Garland. From deep. And they'll get another chance. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Raptors. And he lobs it up. And Siakam with the slam. And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience. You understand what the other team is going to do. So the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Trent with it. Now guarded by Mobley. Siakam, the pass to Trent. Back to Siakam. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. To the inside. Outside for Mitchell. Pass to LeVert. 6 on the shot clock. Out to the wing. From deep, Mobley. Doesn't go that time.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
That's great court awareness. Mitchell's just reliable at noticing when his guys are uncovered.
Outside Barnes. Here's Van Vliet. Pass to Siakam. The kick out to Van Vliet. The 3. Nails it from 3. Van Vliet's got 6.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Allen a screen. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Fires from deep. And here's Mobley. Allen finds Mobley. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
Big frame, good score. Pumping for Allen was too much for the defense.
He's perfect from the line this time. Toronto trailing. Van Vliet with it. He has 6. And the Raptors, another 3.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
The offensive rebound. Mitchell, the pass to Garland. Back to Mitchell. Fires for 3. Cleveland the rebound.
You can add another offensive rebound to the tally. Just one of the areas where they're taking them to the task.
Quick release jumper from Garland there, showing how fast he can get rid of it.
Outside Barnes to the middle. Siakam. And then Siakam with the jam.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. The 3 from Mitchell. Mitchell can't get that one to fall.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Back to Trent. And the lob disrupted. Not to be. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom! Lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Garland, the pass to Mobley. Second shot opportunity. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
The glass is spotless with Allen on the floor.
And that one misses. The Raptors have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Inside. Oh, what a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Mitchell finds Garland. From deep 3-point range. That shot, no good. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play.
23. The Cavaliers, 26.
And let's hear it for the Cavaliers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, you got to like what we're seeing from Caris LeVert.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Anunoby and Barnes are the forwards. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. And it's Siakam in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Out of bounds, the Raptors will take it. The Raptors shooting 47% in this one, looking efficient. With the teardrop. Van Vliet misses. The Cavaliers leading. Mitchell with the ball. He's picked up by Barnes. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes. LeVert goes against Van Vliet. Mobley grabs the board. Cleveland shooting an unimpressive 30% in this game so far. For 3, Allen. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Here's Barnes. And he banks in the layup. Barnes has got 10 points.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Allen. 5 to shoot. Mitchell up top. Fades back. And they recover it.
With that offensive board, they're likely to have the last possession here.
Garland, no good. The Raptors have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. And stolen by Mobley. Allen with it. Van Vliet covering. Allen can't get it to go.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Siakam, and he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That one on Mitchell.
You can see the length come into play, whether Siakam's facing up or back to the basket.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And it's stolen by Van Vliet. Here's Anunoby. That one's good. This game is all even.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Allen with a screen on Trent. From deep, Mitchell throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam. Allen, no good on the free throw.
A pure 5. Jared Allen isn't trying to shoot a bunch of threes. He bangs down low, he rebounds, protects the paint. He is a rare breed.
And they're on the run. Here's Garland, and finished off by Garland.
Oh, that's impactful defense right there. Finding a steal and instantly turning it into offense.
Van Vliet against Garland. Trent from long range. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Allen, the pass to Garland. From deep. An absolute bomb from 3-point range. Garland's got 9.
For a guard like Garland, hitting threes unlocks the rest of the floor.
The 3 from Barnes. The rebound by Garland. Cleveland has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. From deep 3-point range. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds now. Van Vliet finds Trent. Can they get it? The shot off that time. And it's Cleveland the other way. Allen, the pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Here's Siakam. Trent outside. Van Vliet outside. From deep. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. The 3 from Mitchell. And Anunoby pulls it down. Anunoby's got his 5th rebound in this one. Van Vliet outside. Looking to end this cold spell. And the layup falls. 11 points in the game.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
43 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Here's LeVert. Here's Allen. Garland for 3. Some solid defense from Van Vliet. Toronto has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. Into the lane. Misses from short range. Well, Cleveland's shooting just 36% in the third. Here's LeVert. From deep, Mobley. And it's Toronto with a rebound. And stolen by Mobley. And it's Allen who slams it home. That gives him a double-double in this one.
Adding some extra style to the slam. Okay, what a move by Allen.
Trent from long range. And that's not going to go. And so it's Cleveland. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. On the court right now for Cleveland, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the small forward position. It's Trent penetrating. Siakam, the second chance points on the tip-in.
A fantastic athlete. You love the effort Siakam shows on the glass to keep plays going.
Pass to Garland. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. And Trent the bucket on the assist from Van Vliet.
Oh, fantastic adjustment on the shot against tight defense.
Garland for three. Another miss by Garland.
At this point, I'm not sure if it's the play calling or the player himself.
I love the intensity from Mobley going right up inside, not avoiding the contact.
A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. And good on the second, so he makes them both. For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Here's Van Vliet. Kicks it out to Anunoby. And Siakam with the slam.
The defense just can't let Siakam get inside positioning like this because he's looking to dunk it home.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Pass to Allen. Stolen by Anunoby. And now the Raptors on the break. Here's Trent. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game. Trent against Mitchell. Garland for 3. The shot no good. And Toronto will go the other way with it. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Siakam, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Mobley passes to Garland. On the break. Here's Siakam. And he makes it. Siakam's got 6 here in the quarter. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Raptors. The Cavaliers have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. Pass to Garland. From downtown. Counted from distance. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Those are huge points from Darius Garland. This guy has become the go-to man for them in these moments. And look, you know what? Teammates need him to be big in these big moments. He may not have that traditional power forward build, but his balance, well, that kind of levels the playing field.
Mobley on a screen. From deep, Mitchell. He buries it from 3.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
Here's Siakam. Oh, rejected by Allen. LeVert outside. Allen, the pass to LeVert. Back to Allen. Now here's Mitchell. Garland for 3. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Van Vliet misses.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Garland, no good. Toronto trailing.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line.
I couldn't hit them all, and they need every point they can get.
Outside Garland. Kept alive. Back to Mobley. There's the 3. And he rebounds again. And he hauls in his 20th rebound.
Oh, just dominating the glass.
Here's Trent. Can't cash it in from close range. And it's Cleveland's ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Mitchell. And the basket is good. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
And here are the Cavaliers now. And here's Mobley. So it's Cleveland winning this one. And they barely squeezed out the win here on the road.